Give it up for the most Giga Chad Chin of all StarCraft. It is Classic. In the blue. And his opponent in the bottom left. Also teamless as well right now. It is herO. Fun fact, we used to be on the same team. Not that long ago. Storm Gaming. He ended up leaving the Storm. And it's still teamless, so anybody looking to give a good player a team, I'd recommend either of these guys. I think, and wait, actually, is Classic still teamless? I'm not really sure. I think both of them still are teamless, but if any Korean players deserve a team, I'd say it'd be Classic and herO. But they don't come cheap as part of it. That I will tell you. So you can't get him on an everyday special of $39.99. Classic not going for a scout. I don't like this, guys. It's not even a gate. There's 0 scout from Protoss. And that is a bold move against a player like herO. Like, he's not even looking for proxies around his thirds, a triangle and the other one, or checking over here. herO is a bit of a strategist, as you may know. But we'll see what happens. And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Franz Rocco Z. If you do like it enough, just smash that follow button. That's all you gotta do. Alright, gamers. We got some gaming going on. And we'll see what happens from here. I'm actually gonna throw this up too. Alright, very cool stuff. We got our second CC going. I wish I could edit my stream title in Kick. Because, well, quite frankly, I would love to put herO versus Classic, Classic versus herO. Because some StarCraft people may have migrated over. People that don't know about StarCraft even in Kick, potentially. Be like, what is this stuff? This is, what the deuce is this boomer game? Alright, out of herO, he's going for STEM with a Marauder. That's a bit of a debate, so he's going to think it's a concussive shell opener, possibly. Still, Marauder opener. God going for 3 rack. No? What is he doing? He's setting up for a 2-1-1 or 3 racks factory. Either way, 2 Marauders versus an Oracle. And there's probably going to be a unit out or 2, but there's no factory yet. I'm pretty sure if this is an Oracle opener, this is really going to pack a punch for our Protoss player, Mr. Classic. Alright, that being said, Adept going to shade over and chase down Mr. Reaper. Boom! Alright, there it is. 3rd racks. An interesting 3 racks build from God. He is going for STEM immediately, but 2 Marauders at first. But this could be a little bit of a build order counter right off the rip. The Reaper is not going to scout the Oracle. Oh, that was so smart from Classic. He cheekily hid the Oracle, anticipating the Reaper, but the Reaper is trying to... Wait, is the Reaper seeing it? I think the Reaper may have seen it. Yes, it did, because guess what? We have Missile Turret going down in the natural for Classic, or for herO. So he does have some defense. He's using this to his advantage. Usually you don't want to drop Missile Turrets that often, but he needs to do something to shoot to defend against this mofo. There are a couple of Marines out, and this Oracle has taken a beating already from the Missile Turret. Oh, God, he's got to retreat. That's a decent amount of... Well, what went to be pretty good situation was a great response from herO. He is able to deflect attack, and Classic just going for a pretty gateway man style. He's not going to have a lot of production for a bit, but you know that's the play. Okay, it's 3 gate. 3 gate's not bad. 2 gate's a little greedy these days, I feel like, against an aggressive player like this. All right, he's still... Okay, he's going to... delay some supply for a bit with this Oracle. Nice catch from Classic. herO is finishing up his other supply depot, though, but did help for a moment. That said, the Starport's on the way. Factory getting his reactor, so he's probably going into Widow Mines, knowing God and Blink is on the way for Classic, who is well defended against the 1 Reaper. God keeping that Reaper alive like John Travolta. It's staying alive. Alrighty. And Reaper. No. That you can just tell that Reaper's getting under classic skin, though, nonetheless. Alright, I love that shade back from the Adept. He's so tired of it. That Reaper's Dunsville now. Still a pretty big push coming from herO with stim and combat shields. He has 2 Marauders. No concussive shell with the push. But he has +1 infantry weapons, too. Still, Classic has this cheeky shield battery right here. It's away from the Nexus, but still actually, does it count? I'm not really sure. Satan Savior.
Those bang drops like 5 days ago were crazy.
How you doing, Mr. Satan Savior? Thanks for the 100 biddies on Twitch. Alrighty, we'll see what happens from here. Well, we got a Mariner going. And thank you guys for the follows and kick and stuff. Yeah, well, you missed some Bane drops earlier, but we had some in Ragnarok versus herO. Oof. Well, that's unfortunate. These Stalkers are taking a bit of a beating. The medevac goes down, and these Marines are getting toasted. This is a very aggressive assault from our Protoss player. This isn't a 2-base all-in. This is a 3-base Protoss to a 2-base herO, and herO is losing that supply. Ragnarok coming in strong in game number 1. Ragnarok? Ha! Nothing I could have done better there. Classic coming in strong in game number 1. Oh, but herO does get the Observer. I don't think it matters, though, folks. I ain't no mathematician here, but I will tell you, to supply, don't lie. GG is called. herO is going down. Classic gonna take game number 1. All right. Going on to game number 2. And guys, tomorrow is the Stormgate premiere of gameplay. Just something to note too, for those of you that don't know, the pre-alpha stages, it's not late in development. We're going to still see some of the actual first gameplay in Stormgate publicly shown. All right, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Neo Humanity in the blue. Give it up for Classic. And his opponent in the bottom right in the red. Give it up for herO. In Classic is up a point. I forgot to update them sometimes. It was just a little out of it today, but that's okay. Nonetheless, we got some gaming going on. And this is my first kick stream, by the way, guys. The first ever Dave Testa kick stream on the side. Just having some fun on different platforms. All right. We shall see what happens. And yes, I'll probably be casting EPT Americas on Monday. If I was up early enough, I might cheekily do it in Asia. It's so fucking hard for me to do it at 5 in the morning and then run to work. As long as I cover most of it, I'm okay, but I might give it a shot. It's good for me. If I can get up that early, it just makes Mondays rough. If I do Asia, I'm not doing Americas because it's just, I'm too tired, but it'd be good for my sleep schedule. Maybe I'll be sleeping good at night then instead because I'll be up super fucking early. Very standard opener from Classic. herO, just with the Reaper expanded. Zealot before Adept, though. On this map, I'm hoping he changes the pathing because you don't want to go right down the center. I think he's going to go to the right. Yeah, I love it. All right, the slow field zone should slow down the Reaper enough so the Zealot is going to go undetected. And Adept is going to be mostly completed. Should be out just in time regardless from Classic. And, well, the Zealot could get a lot of work. The Zealot is still going to march across the map, Marathon Man style. There's going to be a concussive, well, not a concussive shell, but a stim Marauder. I would have liked the concussive shell opener. I kind of like that a little better if you're going to do this. It's a bold move from herO. The Zealot is going to make its way down. Marauder is there to chase it down. He is just delaying the CC a bit. Okay, another SCV is being pulled too. I think the CC is going to finish, though. Classic's not going to be able to do it this timing. And did the Reaper go down? No, it didn't. Reaper is on its way back. Okay. Oh, still nice delay. Actually, that was a good amount of a delay. Nice save on the SCV though from herO. That was a very good play though. Nonetheless, still Classic getting some good value there. He wants to get the Reaper, but the Reaper survived with 1 HP. Very nice save from God. Okay, it's just gonna be it's a 1-gate blink because of the Zealot. That sets you back in production. So now it's a little different. A little dicey, but the Marauder's gonna back off. It's taking some damage. herO going for the same build, going for +1, going for a missile turret, which is interesting because this is not a Stargate opener. It is blink, but there's not a lot of production for Protoss. Still, he's gonna drop 2 more gates. Does he posture for 30 Adepts up here to greet the Reaper? Reaper is gonna back off and disengage. Alright, is this gonna be like 4-gate blink after all in a weird timing? I wouldn't have hated if he dropped another gate, to be honest. He is. It's going to be 4-gate blink out of Classic. And a very similar build to game number 1. Kind of a 3 racks factory in a weird timing. herO with a strange build today. And that missile turret's not exactly going to help him right now. Still, Classic just getting his production up. He has Warp Gate done. These 2 other gates just finishing. It's kind of a weird timing one, but does have a couple of depths. herO should be a bit to the wiser. Okay. Oh, I love this. The split. Classic going to try to take that back pocket third base. So he's not going for an all-in 4-3. No, it's 3-gate robo, not 4-gate. It's just 3 gates. It's a nice time nexus, even dodging the Reaper for a minute. And has taken the Zelnaga Watchtower. Did that Reaper finally die? It did. So a nice catch from Classic. I did miss that. And the Adept's going to go out to Shade to see what he's up against. I don't think herO's going to be able to hide that. The Adept is not doing anything, though. Classic may want to try to get some more information here. Okay, he's sending the Observer up. He's getting more Stalkers together. This could be a little rougher. A little rougher scenario because it's fast blink, fast combat shields, and fast +1. God going right into infantry armor. And he started his double medevac production. He's like, no, we're going to focus on our bio here. The last mech Terran. Of course, playing bio against Protoss. You gotta. Still, cheeky little Observer right here. Let's see if herO notices it. Is going to scout. Yeah, he's going to scout this push. All right, he's trying to get a Colossus out. Oh, is this going to be an all-in? Guys, look at this. Not necessarily all-in, but, Medevac's dirt back to heal the SCVs for a second, which is going to take a little bit of energy. Ooh. herO is going on this side. Classic's trying to go to snipe a couple of units. He's in the slow field zone, which is a little risky. Classic plan. Oh, he's throwing away a couple Stalkers. It looks like he micro his way out of this. Again, fighting in the slow field zone. Kind of a rough move. This medevac did take some damage. There's not a lot of Protoss units. Is there a shield There is a shield battery. Okay, that is going to help. The first Colossi is out. With this kind of push, you don't have a Raven, so that Colossus could be pretty good. There's no extended thermal lights. Oh! Classic. Blinking ahead to get some vision on where exactly the army is. Battery overcharge activated. Nice snipe from Classic as well. He wants to get that one medevac. Oh, he's going to lose a Stalker. But still, I don't think it matters. Another Colossi is coming out. Oh, wow, this is getting a little rough. He really wants this Colossi to get some damage on the Marines. Still, Marauder's caught in the back flank. One Marauder in the front is going to go down. Classic needs to micro this Colossi back. Is going to do so. But there's another Marauder. 2 Marauders, even though one's really injured, are going to be able to take out the Colossi. Oh my god, it just barely escapes with 1 HP. The Colossi is not going to have a lot of longevity, but that is a crazy save from Classic. That said, herO is going into a third. For a second, I thought he was going to pull the boys, how he was posturing all weird. But no, he got into a third base. He's playing a macro game. Classic going for the 1 o'clock position base. Yeah, that 1 HP Colossus is crazy. That was a nut save from Classic right there. And it is going to be well worth it. An almost dead Colossi is better than a completely dead Colossi. We'll take almost dead. You know, it'd be hilarious. I want to try something in the game, guys. Does anybody know this? Can you repair your opponent's units? I want to try that in a custom sometime. If an SEV can repair a Colossus, that would be fucking hilarious. Imagine if you misclicked in a fight as Terran, and you actually pressed the R key, and it actually did something. Oh, actually, oddly enough, the 1 HP Colossus lives for now. But those Vikings are going to be a menace. The Classic still. Oh, Classic is going to lose another. The other one dangerously taking a hit, but does get a lot of high value on this bio. Still, there's more bio behind it. Classic microing with little vision over there. He does take out one of the Marauders. Loses a lot of army, but took out 11 SCVs still. Okay, he's got some Zealots on the map. Losing all 3 Colossi is rough, but still, 4th base is down, and he has some more production. Going into double Robo, going into Disruptors, going into 1-1. And meanwhile, it's Ghost and +2 on the way for Gumiho. All right, Gumiho's actually not a horrible position, but the Zealot run by is going to be maybe successful. Okay, he's pulling Gumiho back. That buys Classic time, if nothing else. Forces some lost mining time. Oh, 2 Widow Mines are going to go off. And Classic, ooh, he's going to cause some friendly fire. Catching a Marine. Eating up a bunch of medevac energy as well as the stem. Okay, he's poking and prodding with these Stalkers. He has to be careful because that's a lot of Marauders, though. And our first Ghost is on the way. Actually, second Ghost is on the way. It just popped. All right, that being said, let's take a look at the total production of both. It is 5 racks to 8 gates and 2 Robos. With a couple more gates coming down. He's going to 10 gates at the moment, I believe, for Mr. Classic. Yeah, there's a lot of commands not done yet, Sibajan. I don't have the time, but I will get them all back. Eventually. We might change it up a little bit, too, on how it's done. Oh, Widow Mine drop. This is interesting. 954 Widow Mine drop from Gumiho. Leave it to Gumi. Gumi God. Classic's leading in army supply, though. That's a scary position to be in for our Terran player. One of the... Oh, both of the... Well, actually, did he just kill a Stalker? All right, so one of the other Widow Mine falls, but I think Classic accidentally killed one of his Stalkers with a Disruptor. That's not what he was hoping for. Still, it's a 4-base Protoss to... Well, 4th CC's coming down, but not 4-base Terran. All right, that was a attempt at getting an Observer, which he must have misseen, or he's just hoping to get a blind EMP, but that's not the case. Lots of Disruptors. We got 2 more coming into production here. And honestly... Classic going to push into this 3rd base. He's going to scout out. He's going to catch this SCV. Do these Disruptors get a good connection? Oh, Gumiho backing off. That was sick. Beautiful Purification Nova from Mr. Classic. Oh my god, another pretty decent one. Very sick play from both the players. Vikings coming out, Liberator coming out, but oh my goodness. Mamma mia, that was some good play. Little sloppiness in some sides of it, but there's also a Zealot run by in the natural. As the fight ensues over here, the Liberators are not. I think Gumiho's starting to get in a little bit of a problematic situation here, to say the least, as the 3rd Robo's coming down. Classic taking a 5th base behind it. Gumiho's still trying to just take that 4th while the fight's going on, and he just isn't trading as well. Classic has a pretty terrifying army. There's even more Disruptors coming, and another War Prism. Or actually, the first War Prism. 3 robot, 3 balls, exactly. 3 Robo-Ball production. Ranger. Alright, Nova's going down a bit, and oh my goodness, mamma mia. This do be a spicy beat the ball. And nice evade there, but still, the Zealots do get eaten up. More Novas zoning this back for days. You can kite away, but eventually these Disruptors are at least going to pick off a unit or 2. Zealot coming in from the back to save the backward flank. It's just 1 Marauder and 1 Marine at a time over there, though. Now we're going to see some more of the production coming in. More Zealots coming in. Widow Mines being a bit of a nuisance against Classic, but Gumiho is going down. Classic took it 2-0. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Very cool stuff. Ooh, Inadays is now on my kick. I see you, Inadays. Or you were. 6 followers. We're making it big, guys. Kappa, 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 kappa. Alrighty. Actually, guys, I'm going to set a follower goal for the first time in Twitch in a while. Guys, let me take a look at my thing quick here. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to go on to another series. I think we're going to go to the finals of last night. And let me just do this. Finals. It is Dark versus herO. I could have looked around for some more, but we're just going to go to the finals. Heck it. Alrighty. The grand finals. It should be pretty good stuff. Should be pretty good. Actually, I know it's pretty good, but what you gonna do? Alright, where's our first game? Here we go. Dark versus herO, a PvZ, going back to a PvZ. And it was a best of 5 grand finals of last night. And guys, actually, we didn't really... I gotta check on the Matcherino. Do me a favor. Let's take a look at the Matcherino for the Korean Starcraft League. Oops, I kind of goofed on that. I'm gonna copy the link for match. Oh, here it is. No, I didn't. We be a good fam. Does this let me copy paste from here? I'm gonna take a look. We have how many codes available? Oh no, this is the wrong one. Here it is. We have 18 codes remaining. Thank you guys very much. Let's see if anybody donated to it. We did not have any donos to last night's tournament, but okay, now we have 17. I just used the code. It is looking pretty good. All right, let's see here. The grand finals. All right, anyway. Not exciting, but still. The first time, I'm pretty sure, StarCraft 2 tournament content's been on Quick. If that's the case, that's going to be based... I'd be the first person to put tournament content on Quick. A historic day, probably no value whatsoever. Anyway, let's go into game number 1, guys. These guys are Omega based. Omega great. Hold on, I have to see something. Alright. Alright, guys. Actually, I have to back this up. I had a little emergency thing. Alright. It'll be DreamHack Summer. Also, there's ESO Copa. On, guys. Hold on, guys. I have something. Renegade message me. I have to hit her up and... Something happened in ESL. Hmm. We shall see. All right, we're going into game 2 here in a second. I fucked up here somewhere. Wait a minute. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Something's fucked up here, guys. Did I go to the wrong... Where were we just on? What game were we just on? What game were we just on? I just lost my freaking mind. We weren't on Babylon. We just casted herO versus Dark. No. I'm losing my mind, guys. What the fuck are we on? What did I just do? What did I seriously just had a senior moment or some shit. That is fucked. Hello, chat. Anybody remember what we just watched? Anyone? God damn. And I can't even look back. I don't remember. So, you know, we're going to wing it. We're going to go into another one. And I just fucked. I got distracted. And all right. Hang on, guys. I'm checking something. This is about DreamHack. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I might have a casting option for DreamHack, and did I get kicked out of the Discord? What the fuck? That would suck. All right. Anyway, it's the standard opener so far. That's man, what a time. Gumiho versus Classic was the last match. All right. Anyway, so I'm skipping around the order of this. Spawning the upper left-hand corner. Sorry, there's some breaking news. Is Dave going to be casting Jean Ping, or I got to actually work on my pronunciation. It's a proxy hatch from Dark. Dark is coming in hot here. We missed this in the beginning because I had some news. And it looks like herO is going to block him. I love that. herO is going to be like, you know what, you're going to block me. Heck on you. He's pulling some probes. He's like, well, we're going to risk it. So luckily for him, Dark is not going for the pool first variant of this. And herO is going to delay his other... Oh, he gets a delay on the other hatch. Very cheeky play out of herO. Meanwhile, Dark over here forcing not 4, not 5, but 6 probes to attack. herO not even getting the Zealot. Is he going to get another hatch block? That would be crazy. herO's going to leave the pylon. Nope, he's going to cancel it. He knows he's going to need units eventually. Needs to get a scout is what he needs to do, and he needs a pylon after because he's supply blocked. herO, yeah, he's got all probes, no units. And he did get a little bit of a scout, I think. He's going to block it again. Dark taking the third base. And herO is again going to kill us. Oh! Yeah, that's maybe a whole... Oh! It's another hatchery from Dark. herO supply blocked, like I said. Lings are on the way, but the pylon's going to finish up here in a minute. herO is going to build and adapt and send it right across the map. Oh, and it's even an Evo. So let's look at the losses. That's cost 150 minerals to Dark. This is such a funny game. All right, guys, sorry for the delay on the beginning of this, but the proxy hatch goes down. The proxy Evo, there's no shot that's getting up. It's going to cost more resources, and eventually that drone will fall. Actually, is Dark going to finish this? Dark's going to want to cancel this at the last second again, but that delayed the hell out of a Nexus. Dark does have a hatch. herO dropping a cybernetics core down here. Mamma mia, it's a spicy meatball. The drone is going to get out. Is herO going to change his rally? Nope, he's just going to send. He's going full send with the Adepts. He wants to kill these Lings. He wants to get a drone. Is he going to cancel the cybernetics core? Yes, he is. He needs those minerals. He knows it damn well. He finally gets his Nexus. A third or fourth Adept going out. It's pretty crazy stuff.
Sweet Rover.
Mr. Green, how you doing, bud? I'm streaming on Kick, too. It's a recast. I am on Twitch and Kick. Kick my balls. Ligma. Alright, Dark. Dark, of course, going for another proxy hatch. This is gaming, guys. I remember this. I was pretty tipsy. That's why I'm recasting this. But this is hilarious. How many hatcheries were made and canceled? Well, I think that's got to be number 3 or 4 on the other side of the map from Dark. Am I allowed to stream on Kick? What do you mean, in both? I don't know. I might get in trouble. I'm not a Twitch partner, so they can kiss my ass. That's my take on it. Alright, herO does not notice this, but guess what? He's Big Daddy Immortal coming out of Robotics Bay. And Dark, well, he's going into Rochi, boys. He has Metabolic Boost. And, oh, it's going to be scouted, but Big Daddy Immortal's going to be there. All we need is a shield battery, I think, in the main base, and we're good. He's got one in the natural. The Roach is going to be a bit of a problem, but you know what? Big Daddy Immortal's here. He's going to drop the shield battery. Another Roach in production, but we got Lings coming. Zelly boys coming out. Actually, this is going to be an interesting predicament for herO, possibly. This is actually best of 5, by the way. My mistake. This was the grand finals. I just got a little distracted here. I just want to see what happens. Well... we shall see what happens here. Well, we'll be in an alright spot for the moment. But yeah. Alright. Lings bullying their way through. We have a bit more to come. Battery overcharge is activated with the Warp Prism, but it looks like, oh, it isn't going to be enough vials to go down. The other Ravager going down. herO trying to hold on here. Is going to lose. Oh, doesn't lose the Prism. Doesn't even lose the battery for the moment. But still, the boys are pulled. It looks like herO's going to hold this. Dark is very committed. 14 Lings in the way. Units going across the map. The Disruptor does kill the other Ravager. The Probes kill. Oh my god. herO with the sick hold. And Dark with the absolute maniac builds. Yeah, this is my Kick, by the way. For anybody interested there. Oh, no, never mind. It is, where is it? Ah, whatever. It's kick.com/DaveTested. SC. DaveTest SC. herO, good unit. And that, I believe, was the first game. So we're going to go on to game number 2 in just a moment. Let me just check. I'm in too many Discords, guys. That's the problem. But I hope I didn't get kicked out of it. Renegade was like, Dave. They asked us if we want to cover on Friday for... Yeah, so I'd have to ask work if I could take it off. But I gotta decide if that's worth it, because I only have so much time off. I've kind of... Decisions. How you guys doing? Fuck, did I accidentally leave? I'm in too many Discords. Did I accidentally leave DreamHack Discord for... Oh, man. Yeah, I think they did. If that's the case, I'm interested, but I don't know if I'm going to be able. I have to decide. Oh, thanks, iScar EFG. Okay, thank you. I'll do my best to get some coverage one day. iScar is the man. I love that guy, and I love Renegade too. All right. Yeah, no, so apparently, sorry for the delay, guys, here. I needed to take care of this. I need to make a decision. Going into game 2. Sorry, guys. Hell yeah. Maybe I'll cast in Renegade and I'll be casting together on it would be the day 1 of the Summer Finals open stage. Interesting. Interesting. That is pretty cool. Let's see what work tells me, guys. It's possible. I can do it. We'll see. It's maybe. I just got to see if they let them know on Monday. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon in the red. Give it up for Dragon Kitesy Gaming's herO. Going for 13 pylon because he's against Dark, who just did some cheeky, dirty stuff. And his opponent in the bottom right, in the blue. Give it up for Dragon Kitesy Gaming's Dark. herO versus Dark game 2. This was the grand finals, guys. Man, I have so much time between games. But, you know, we're having fun. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Who wants to have a good time? On the first ever Dave kick stream and Twitch stream. Not re. I actually said that to the pig on something he posted because all the weeing in his chat. It was pretty funny. About a week or two ago. I can't remember when it was during his. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was during the subathon. He had some kind of announcement thing on Twitter. Pig is a good man. Anyway, getting into this. Let's get back to casting. I kind of did this just for something different other than laddering. Maybe I should have continued laddering. I don't know. It just was feeling weird getting adjusted to a different looking setup. I got more windows, more shit going down. Alright, this is going to be a Nexus first from herO. Dark opening, pretty standard. herO did force the triangle third, so it is going to mess with the creep placement, etc. for Dark. Is there going to be a Stargate this time from herO? That is the question. Dark with the freaking awesome, cheeky play. You gotta love Dark. He certainly shakes things up in the game. And puts on a bit of some Gouda stuff. Alright, that being said, the drone going to triangle third for Mr. Doc. let's see what happens. But how about that, guys? We thought Dave was done with, we'll see if I'm done with any of the higher tier tournaments in StarCraft 2, but I will do my best for you guys that actually do enjoy the casting of Dave when I'm actually casting and not dicking around like I am today. Nice pylon block from herO. He's going to be a nuisance because he knows... Well, Dark actually doesn't always rush his third anyway, but it's possible he gets the block. Is he going to keep it to the last second? He doesn't want to lose the probe. Here we go. The Adepts coming in. Nice cancel. Does he get another pylon block? No, he does not. Oh, unluckily for herO. Dark still gets his hatch down at a very dark timed hatch. That said, there is, the queen's not down here. It's off on, oh, both queens off creep. I mean, it is going to time out all right with the thing, but that was a little bit of a throw. A couple workers, well, a worker and an adept lost from herO, but still, Dark got a full scout. Sees that it's Stargate, sees that it's an Oracle. Dark going to put the game in his own kind of twisted way here, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, herO. Does he cancel the shades? He does. Nice play by herO. I just kind of scouting out for the links. Does find them. And Dark is already prepared with an Oracle over here. herO, you got to be careful. This Oracle. Oracle number 1 going to go right into a queen. Taking a few hits. Getting a little chisel on the shields, but no hull damage, obviously, just yet. And we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, the Spore. Getting the work out of the Oracle. herO. Oh no, not like this. 4 HP left on that Oracle. I would not say that is worth it for just one drone kill. Not at all. herO is taking a little bit later of a Nexus for herO builds. And going into a Twilight no Forge. And just kind of how the game opened up. herO actually not... Oof. His Oracle control this game is not what we're used to seeing out of herO. There's no drones. He's going to kill a larva, but is he going to throw away the Oracle? He's walking into queens everywhere. herO! Oh no, he's 2 red barred Oracles. He is just on a 2 Oracle build too, so oh. You can always cheek one out after, but no Forge this game. This is looking a little different for Mr. herO. He's got his gas ready to go. 3rd base on the way. Still. He's got 4 Adepts and 2 injured Oracles. He was kicked in the disco balls, folks. That was what happened to Mr. herO here. 4 Adepts going to try to shade and get some damage, but guess what? There's a lot of Lings. There's a lot of Queens. That's a beautiful cancel on the Psionic transfer of those Adepts for Mr. herO. It is going to be Resonating Glaives this game, but funnily enough, it's against the Baneling Nest. Dark may just have the tools to take care of them. Speedlings and Banes. Oh my. This could be a blind builder counter. Oh, it's Dark. Never mind. herO's the aggressor, but speaking of aggressors, look at Dark. He is going for a Queen Walk with Ling Bane bust. This is a little unexpected. herO kind of aware of what's going on. He's going to see the Queens. He knows he's going to need this energy. He's going to see the Banes. He's going to see it all, but can he have anything to stop this? He's going to need to morph in some Sentries and Stalkers. I don't like this position, George. Okay, the Stasis Ward could come in clutch, but we'll see what... Oh, no, it does nothing. The Ling makes its way there. Do we have Force? Oh, my God, that was like the best Force. Oh, my God. That Stasis Ward was insanely good. You couldn't ask for a more high-value Stasis Ward than that. Masterful play by herO. Maybe a bit of luck, but I think that was just that good. I didn't even notice the other one. But now the Stasis is going to be off cooldown. The Adepts are trapped toward the natural. He doesn't want to lose these Adepts. There's not a lot of units. There's not a lot of energy. It's a song and dance. Resonating Glaives is finished. That is going to be helpful. herO trying his best to split these slow Adepts, but you know what? He's going to hold a bit of this. This is very committed from Dark. Dark going into a Roach Warren behind it. 20 Lings. He has no chill, but he did manage to drop a 4th hatch. herO holds, though, for now. Going into a Forge just now. And he's going to kill all these Queens. That's a huge loss for Dark. Losing all those Queens. He has 2 Queens left back home. He's just getting another in production. Still, herO's going to have to tech out of this. He's going into +1 air weapons and taking a Robo Bay with another Forge. Interesting. A robotics facility, I should say. So he's anticipating some Roach Boy, I'm guessing. He's just setting up, but the +1 air attacks We don't see any Stargate production for now. Huh. I remember some of this, but honestly, guys, this is like me watching it new if you guys didn't see this. Ray Rain, how you doing? Follow you back? Absolutely. Remind me after this game is done, and I will do so, Ray Rain, on Kick. I'm not switching. I just figured, what the hell? We'll start it out. We'll chisel at Kick a little at a time. You know? Alright, with that said, we don't have anything going on Forge. Thank you for the follow, Ray Rain. I don't have any alerts for Kick, because ain't got time for that, but we're just playing around with it. We're having fun. Yeah, this is my first time and probably the first StarCraft tournament content streamed on Kick, if I was to guess. So we've successfully scuffed Kick, another platform of Dave Test Discovery. Well, this is not going ideal for herO. He caught 2 drones, the roaches were already there, and he's lost most of his army, which is adept, but he needs some tankier units. That said, he's going into 2 more Stargates. Triple Stargate production on 3 bases. That's just 2 based, but it's herO, so we know this. Still 2 adepts going out in a War Prism. He's hoping to get some more pressure, but it looks like Dark's defended every which way to Sunday, except for his main base. He's going for a macro hatch as well. Dark's set up for a big push, but it's going to be a mortal carrier. 2 carriers in production. herO not able to take a 4th just yet. Oh, Oracle's going to save the probe. 4th phase gets dropped at 9 minutes. Probably not the time herO is looking for, but he is playing against the aggressive Mr. Dark. That being said, herO should probably... Yeah, he is going to respect the queen. Oh, there's a spore right there. herO decides to cancel the shades, so that's a little bit of a cooldown on stuff. I think he should stop this adept harass. He's not finding any value. Dark's just 2 defend, and he's taking a beating on his War Prism. Let's see how many mortals we got out. We got only 1 second in production, but the carriers are going to be arriving pretty soon. Trifecta carrier production with +2 air weapons, and Dark has no idea this is going on. There's no Spire dropped. And all he sees is Immortals. This is a master class in how to debate the Zerg, but guess what? The Overseer is going to see this. And I think the carriers are just going to kill it. With the photon cannon. Yep. Well, it's been revealed. Dark immediately drops a Spire, but you know what? This is going to be +2 carriers. And this is not normal herO play. This was one thing cool about last night. I will say this. This is like totally different than the herO build. How you doing, Cytotonic? I am streaming on the Twitch and on the Kick just to try it out. Figured it's time to break her in. Alright, carriers and immortals gonna be okay against the roaches. There's a lot of lings. And they will be chiseled at by the carriers. The 1 photon cannon is gonna barely live with just 6 HP, but still an interesting game. Do we have an observer to clear creep? We do. So herO does have an observer. His carriers are a little split up. The Spire's about to pop pretty soon, and +2 melee on the way for Dark. herO going into +1 ground weapons just now. And it's going to be split carrier attacks. I don't like this so much. He's going to catch Overlords. Okay, I do like this. Still, he has to be careful. Has a couple pretty full energy sentries, but you know what? These are not the force fields we're looking for. Oh no, the Immortals derping, not able to hit. Do take a bit of a beating. The barrier was activated, but you know what? The carrier is cleaning up a lot of the roaches. 16 corruptors. Count them, 16 corruptors in production. But herO behind this with the robotics facility number 2, the Robo Bay, and the Temple Archives. So we can go into Archons. So we can go into Disruptors behind this. Very smart play from herO, but now 16 corruptors is going to be a problem. He does have 7 carriers with an additional 8th popping in production and +2 air weapons finishing. So 16 though, scary. Still, +2 air weapons, the key component to Mr. herO. Dark is immediately going to go into more ranged attacks. Actually, is that +1? No, +2 ranged attacks and flyer attacks. Oh, herO wasn't immediately attacking. The Corruptors and the Biles do help take down one of the carriers pretty quickly. The target fire is chiseling away at these, but some of these Corruptors are falling. Another carrier falls. That's not good, but still, losing more Corruptors is pretty nice for herO in that situation. The Archon even coming in clutch. on the melee army. Very, very cool stuff. And we'll see what happens. All right, I like to switch to Archons. He's going into a mothership, baby. And it is double ball production. We had disco balls, now we're going balls deep, folks, with the disruptors. All right. Let's go. All right, here we are. Big push coming from Dark. He's got a massive army. Not too many corruptors. He's got more. Actually, he's got a good amount. But herO's made that transition back to ground. And he knows he needs Archons with this. This will be a point of interest, obviously, for the corruptors. The mothership. Still. Oh, does herO catch any of the corruptors? Yeah, he's going to back off. I love the stop on the carriers, so he doesn't lose the interceptors. Observer sees this push. herO kind of in a predicament in the situation of the fight, however. He is going to decide to go back around, backpedal. Lots of Lings, lots of Roaches, lots of Corruptors. Few Ravagers, going to be a nuisance. The Archon coming in to flank in the side to the Zealots. The Disruptor is going to land. Oh, catches some pretty good units. Gets 4 kills. A Ravager being one of them. That's a nice play from Mr. herO. I love how jank these attacks are. Like, both players are not moving around the corners. They're like dancing around the rocks. It's like one of the rare cases where I'm like, bruh, herO, kill the rocks. Because he just has to play this ring around the rosies game. But honestly, the trades weren't going too great for Dark right there. Corrosive Biles aren't going to be a thing right there anymore. Disruptors coming in. This is a scary ass Protoss army. The carriers are exposed away from the Archons. Oh, that's not good for herO. He's going to lose all these carriers, but I don't think it matters. Because Dark didn't make a transition to Greater Spire. He couldn't. 19 drones coming. This was a sucker punch from herO, and he's just playing goddamn aggressive. And it looks like GG is called. herO's going to take game number 2. Very good stuff. And now I will follow Mr. Rain on Kick. Is it just Rain? Yeah, it is. Okay, I got you. I got you. Let me just see here. I'm going to message. How's everybody doing in chat? Boom. What is up? I am streaming on Kick. Boom. We're restreaming. I wonder if Boom's gonna do it. Guys, I had to go blow my nose. I apologize. I will be right back. Now, I read the terms of service, but before game number 3, I need to reread them. To be honest, some of it I'm like, I need a fucking my lawyer for this. You know? Anyway, let's get to 75 people following on Kick. Maybe eventually we'll get everybody on there. But I mean, it's all right, but it's still in its babyhood, you know? Do be a baby platform. Know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Boo, 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 boo. Meow, 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 meow. All right, so we were on Babylon. We're going on to Gressfan for game number 3. We are going on to the Gressfan. In this Protoss versus Zerg in the Kirktown Starcraft League. Boom, what do you think? I think it should be renamed to Kirktown Starcraft League. Let's be real, chat. Who thinks so? Anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner in the red. Give it up for Dragon Kitesy Gaming's herO. And his teammate, his opponent, in the blue with the shiny Zerg drones. Give it up for Dragon Kitesy Gaming's Dark. Hope's all about it. He's like, Kirktown Starcraft League. I mean, let's be real. It's a pretty goated tournament. It comes to high praises from Hearthstone, from Loco, from Winter, from all the guys and gals. Zombie Grub was casting last night. Let's fucking go, guys. I actually was so happy to see it. I wish I wasn't so drunk. I hope she wasn't mad at me after. ZG's one of my favorites. Yeah, from most people in general, exactly. And I hope we can get some support, guys. That's why I am doing the recast. I don't care how scuffed today is. It couldn't be any worse than yesterday. We managed to scare people off quickly. It's this restream on Kick that's throwing me off a bit. And man, I wish I didn't eat those wings after all. My stomach is got a little bit of the rumblies. Alrighty. I'm glad I got a vote of confidence from Hope there. Alrighty. Here's gonna be a 20 Nexus, 20 core from herO. Pretty standard opener. Is he gonna fuck up his wall, guys? That's the question. herO. One of the most aggressive Protoss players who says walls, fuck them. We're going right in for the kill. But sometimes at the expense of an easy prevented W from the scuff wallery. Is he getting his 22 pylon, herO? Yep, he is. He's going to be, he's kind of derping around with his probe over here. Denying a bunch of mining. Let's take a look here. You can see how much mining that does. If you can actually successfully harass it, it does become a little worth it. It adds up, actually. It definitely stacks. See, he was still doing it. That early in the game, it's pretty good stuff. Dark going for metabolic. His classic opener. Not to be confused with the Protoss player, Mr. Classic, who we covered before. Unfortunately, meeting his maker to Ragnarok. Alright, we do have a Stargate opener from Mr. herO. Well, well, well. It is looking like a dark game right here. I love that this series started out, the grand final started out with not just one, but 2 canceled proxy hatches, a canceled Evo, and then an additional proxy hatch in the main base of herO, and he still holds. herO's just so good. We had Zerg and Terran players rooting for herO yesterday. He's so many people's favorite Protoss players, and even some people's favorite player, period, that don't even play Protoss. Just an incredible, spicy, relentless killer. He makes things that... He just makes things look so easy in so many situations against really high-level opponents that, like, nobody else can find the damage that he does. You're like, yeah, try it out, guys. See if you can do this. No, you can't. It's Kirktown. All right, Spore Crawler's going to finish. herO, I hope he doesn't take a beating on his oracles like he did in the previous games. That said, lots of links coming to deny the third. There are 2 adepts here. Second oracle is going to be out very shortly. Oh, the adepts do get in the choke point. The oracle's almost here, but not quite. Can herO hold this? Looks like the adepts are a point of interest. Another adept makes its way in from the wall. And, oof. herO is going to be able to save this with the oracle. The adept just barely makes it out. And, oh, wow, that was a smart move. It's actually a really nice wall from herO. Honestly, it's not too shabby at all, guys. Let's be real. This is herO we're talking about. So, good job on the wall, herO. And it looks like he postured the win. You guys are checking out the bracket that are in, but it is a recast, but still, this was a great series. Honestly, there were some sick games, and for some reason, it seemed like Oliveira wasn't playing as good I thought last night, but I was tipsy as heck. Oliveira played pretty well against Ragnarok too, but Ragnarok proved to be quite stronger. Mr. Zorg against the world champ, so pretty cool stuff. All right, anyway, we do got some balls going across. Forge and Twilight going down for herO. Gonna be finishing up. Is he gonna go into blink? It looks like it. He's going for his blink and +1, but actually, Dark is going for +1 melee a little quicker, going into his lair, and he did take a 4th hatch behind it. This is very standard macro play out of Dark, after all. Like, he opened with the Dark build, but just a delayed 3rd base. That's about it. Nothing cheeky yet. So that's actually a scary sign. When Dark plays more macro, he's going for some kind of crazy timing attack, or some kind of crazy strategy with it. Dark needs this game to stay in it, though. All right, the trifecta of oracles coming out are going to take out a queen, maybe. Oh, nope, he disengages because he doesn't want to lose it to the spore. He's doing some damage. That's about it. The oracle's taking a beating, but the damage and pressure's nice. Oh, he just baits the queens away toward the oracles, but gets in with the adepts. There are a lot of Zerglings here still. 8 drones have fallen, 9 drones have fallen. It looks like one of the oracles died. Oh, herO not paying attention. That could have been prevented. He's taking a beating on him, but also lost one. One of the disco balls is no longer with us. Still, Dark is now down on workers. He's going to drone up. He's going for his infestation pit. That's a very Dark move, pun intended, with a macro hatch. Just now getting 2... Wait, 2 more evos? No, it's another evo with the infestation pit. What am I saying? Same size. herO just doing such a great job of killing workers, but does he have enough to hold back home? Blanky is going to finish with +1. There's only 1 adept in the wall. No shield battery in the natural, but still. herO is going for double robotics bay. And glial reconstitution is being researched by Dark. We got 4 gates coming down. herO, is he going to go for a 4th base? Is he going to double down and go for a very aggressive 3-base push? That's a question. He's not been building workers for a minute. So I'm starting to think this is a 3-base build. Got him, Mr. herO. Dark is still just catching up on workers. Will do so, but still, herO slowly but surely building up this army. He's going to go into tier 3 on the ground. And he went double forge too. So herO is now going to have +2 ground weapons and +1 ground armor. Dark going in for his ranged attacks as well. I like it. The double evo versus the double forge. Kind of a different play from herO. He could still take a 3rd. He's got a stalker postured over here. Or 3rd, I mean a 4th base rather. Ling just going out to scout. We have a Colossi in play. Dark, well, let's take a look. Does he have any? He has 9 roaches, that's it. herO just wants to go get some pressure, clear out some creep. There is an observer here. He's going to get a couple active creep tumors, which is kind of nice. Maybe push a little. He doesn't want to get too adventurous. That's a lot of lings. Anyway, Templar Archives going down for herO as well, and he's still not going for... Yeah, it looks like this is a 3-base play. I don't always like these. You really got to rely on not losing your army. In any case. Like, it's less forgiving. It could hit more... with more momentum, but at the same time, when you're playing against somebody like Dark, It's up to 74 drones now in hive tech. That's kind of terrifying. Adrenal glands in the way. He's getting vipers. He's getting a ton of lings. And he is hammering that roach key a bit. So, that said, we got a couple Archons coming behind it. He's just going to keep him defensive. Okay, no, he's gonna go for a big push. Going right down the center. Ooh, look at this setup from Dark. He's going to try to go for a full surround. The Colossi in the back, though, probably not where he wants to engage. We got a lot of Zealots here that could meet shield for him in the back if need be, and the Stalkers could poke at the front. Actually, one Stasis Ward is going down. Did we lose the Oracles? No, we still have both the Oracles, but there are a lot of Queens here. The Oracles zipping by. The Colossi chewing through the Lings in the back. The Stalkers and the Archon fighting in the front. Oh, no. The War Prism looks like it is going to go down. This is a crazy fight. That was a nice abduct from Dark. Still, yeah, herO is in some trouble here. The Colossi are kind of grouped up together. The 3 Archons are nice, but losing that War Prism meant a hell of a lot in this kind of build. Another one's being produced with an Immortal. Archon's fighting at Queens and Roaches, but Dark not taking the kind of damage that herO wanted him to. He's going to get a couple drones, but that's it. herO's still on the same economy. He's going to start mining out of his natural right here, as you see. And we'll take it from there. The War Prism. Yo, who's excited for Send You? Are you going to be watching the Stormgate stuff tomorrow? I'm going to be watching the Stormgate stuff tomorrow. Actually, I should be checking on my girlfriend. She's not feeling too good. But let's see. This is the grand finals. Is herO going to take it or is Dark? Dark's looking like he's in a fantastic spot this game. herO's not out just yet. But it all depends on this fight. He doesn't have Disruptors. He doesn't have Colossi. He doesn't have much. And these Lings now are more powerful with Adrenal Glands. Going into +3. I think herO should have taken a 4th base behind this one. Dark's going for a 5th. I think he thought Dark was going to do what I was saying earlier and maybe be a little more aggressive. herO's still with a pretty big army, but Dark with almost a double supply lead. Big Daddy Immortal and upgrades are not. There's a lot of Lings in this. The Lings are almost more terrifying than anything. The Immortal is going to fall, and that's a big component when fighting upgraded Roaches, which are going into +2 ranged attacks as well. Now we got some Banelings in the fray. And herO is just relying on what basically this and what little else he can produce. He has a bit of a bank. He's not even pumping out any more units. He's literally going all in here, it looks like. Okay, he was waiting for another Warping. Still Banelings about to pop, and Zealots coming in with Banelings. It's kind of rough. herO blinking into a bunch of Banes. It feels bad, man. The Roach is holding the line. Bane's coming in on the flank. Do get targeted, but still. herO's causing all sorts of damage here. But at the end of the day, it's he's got to get more done, and he has less money. Not producing any Robo units. He's trying to get an Archon out. He's being desperate. His economy is starting to get a little lower, to say the least, as this base continues to mine out on his 3 base all in. Aggressive play, but when you're against another mutually aggressive player like Dark, it could be rough. herO even... Oh, he still has the Observer. So that is helpful in engagements, but I just don't know. There is so much of Dark's army just being rebuilt, because he has the economy, he has the production, he's got hatches, he's got queens, he's got a hive, he's got Adrenal Glands Lings, and he's about to have +3 melee and +2 ranged attacks. Looking to me like herO's making his last stand here. As things start kicking in, and the units are going to start falling apart. Missile attacks finishing before the range attacks pretty soon. They're going to be pretty strong. The Archon's starting to fall. Some Zelly boys warping in, and guess what? I think herO's going to be calling it pretty soon. Is he? Is he? Is he? Oop. Oop. GG. Dark putting a point on the board. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. All right, anyway, here we are going into game number 4. Actually, we're going to go into game number 4. Heck it. All right, here we go. Anyway, he is up a point. If he wins this one, he takes it all. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the blue. It is a team kill match in the grand finals of KSL Week 14. It is herO of Dragon Kitesy Gaming. And from the same team, his opponent in the red. It is the Terror, the Tremendous Doc in the red. All right, herO going for a little blockerino. And, well, Dark is not pool firsting. Drone looks like it's going for... Nope. Just kidding, herO. He still gets the hatch anyway. herO's got to be mauling behind that, as many Protoss players would be at this level. His hatch is his hatch block is denied, but we'll see what happens from here. Alrighty. Well, little probe income harass, but looks like it's gonna be a 20 Nexus 20 core from herO. Standard opening. Dark probably doing more dark plays. We'll see here. And yeah. After this series, I'm gonna take a brief break and then we're gonna smash the ladder button for a little bit. Man, I don't even have my stats up. I got so many things open. This is crazy doing it like this. We are going on 4 hours. Yeah, we could play a little cheeky ladder after this. As we started out. You know? Well, we got a stiff supply block at the depth. The depth coming out. We'll see what happens. Stargate on the way. And, yeah, it's just a standard, pretty standard game for both of them. Dark using his, a standard for Dark opener. A lot of people open Metabolic, but he usually takes a later third. This time it's not going to be quite as late. I don't think. No, yeah, he's going to get it right on the... About, 10 to 15 seconds later than most third hatches for Zerg. Yeah, he gets his metabolic boost a little faster. That supply block game, MVP, true Magnamon. It was a pretty stiff supply block. Alright, herO going into Warp Gate. As he gets his second adept, and his first Oracle's going to go right across the map. herO usually being aggressive with his first units, but Dark is going to have metabolic here pretty soon. Oracle's a ways away. The second adept's out, but he's going to keep it back home defensively. herO looking like he has a scuffed wall like I did in Basilisk Big Brain Bouts the other day. For you guys seeing me in my show match where I got absolutely bodied by Mars Bar. Mars Bar OP, please nerf. Dave with the throws, though, in some cases. So, actually a goated tournament. I was sad for my boy Estrella. Fiat played really well too. Demi did a fantastic job. A laser showing he ain't out. He's like, listen, Estrella, you be good, but a laser strong unit. Very cool stuff. All right, Oracle is just going to chill here doing nothing. The second one there, I think it's because, well, herO wanted to be safe back home, but still, he could have been taking a bit of a beating. He only took one hit from one of the queens. I think he's going to be able to secure this. It's not a lot. Well, the wings count's growing over there. herO does have a very scuffed wall, as he is known for at times. It's funny. It's just a meme. But let's be real, guys. This is like every NA ladder Zerg's like dream right here. Not just NA even for that matter, but still. They're just like, look at this wall, dude. Look at this wall. What a nerd. But yeah, I mean, you still can, it's still walls just a bit earlier on. If it was, I I'm actually surprised Dark didn't attempt to contest that earlier. You know what I'm saying, guys? That was, it could have been easy dubs for Dark right there. herO coming in clutch, taking another one. And yeah. All right, herO going into, again, another fleet beacon play on 3 places. herO changing it up. He's hoping to deny the scout, and he's hoping Dark won't see it. Worked well for him in game number 2. Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2. Game number 2 is not going to be the case there. Yeah, herO smartly backing off from that queen. Spore's going to follow for a little bit. But that said, layer scouted. Nice rev tags from herO. See, I'm pulling a Roddy right there. I'm complimenting the revelation tags, you know? A lot of commentators never give him enough credit. I'm with Roddy. Maybe it's an old man thing in Starcraft for Protoss players, but you know. You know, us Protoss casters gotta stick together. We got Roddy, we got Ravi, and we got me. Mr. Fear Dragon, Dave, and Rotterdam, you know? And I believe that'd be it for the ESL group. Alright, anyway. Caster Maddox, too. He plays Terran and Protoss, but I should say that. Mr. Maddox as well. Chicken Man's a random. Hey, I mean, he's a good Protoss player. He gets a little rusty sometimes, but my man Chicken Man do be pretty good when he wants to be. When he's playing, he gets back in form. But the fact that he does it on all 3 races. Chicken Man more like Goat Man, by the way. Single-handedly, I gotta help him out more next week. This week, I fell apart on that one. Chicken Man always doing good stuff. He really did a fantastic job with everything last night. And every week, he's been the replay guy. I would love to get some time to go through it with him for a process. Dark is going to have a Spire a little earlier this time. herO is making a different transition this time. It's only double Stargate. So he's getting to the other robotics facility. Does he have a Robo Bay? No, he doesn't. So this is going to be a little different one this game, I think. herO going to back off. Oh, he's a little overextending here. He's lost some interceptors, but not taking any hull damage, more importantly. He's got to respect these spores. Spire's about to pop, so that means Corruptors will be in production pretty soon. A little different game, like I said. But he is going into air weapons +2. Like he did in previous games. Still, we'll see what happens. Charge is just now being researched. And +1 ground weapons is going to finish here in a while. But this is a massive Ling Assault in the 4th base location for Mr. herO. Do we have an observer? We don't have an observer, so the creep spread's going to go uncontested. And oh, herO now has 10 Corruptors coming. All the Queens, Spore Crawlers. I think these carriers are in trouble. Carriers have arrived, and carriers say goodbye. That's what I'm going to call, guys. It is looking pretty rough. Ooh, Dark going for a cheeky little Ling Bane bust. There's actually nothing in the wall here for herO at this point. So this could be a good catch for Dark. He's just going for the 3 Banes. Doesn't have metabolic boost, though. These are slow Banelings. He's going down to this location with static defense and stuff. Charge is a ways away, and the 3 Banelings going to be scouted. But I don't think herO really noticed. Okay, he's got it. Carriers clean them right the hell up. 3 Banelings for basically free. I think that's pretty good. But you know what? You know what's not going to be for free? Losing a bunch of carriers. This is a damn lot of Corruptors. Oh, and he's going to lose the War Prism full of Zealots. Those 4 Zealots. Totally caught off guard. Their life instantly gone. And their mouthless lives. The Corruptors are just going to go up here to Peon stuff. Actually, caustic spray on stuff. And, well, main base, okay. Ooh, Templar Archives is going to be a point of interest. That's a smart catch. because he can't make Archons. He has 2 Archons. The carriers do have upgrades. Well, +2 is not quite done. This is going to be a good catch for Dark. It's not for free, but still. Oh, the humanity. He actually got 3 Archons out, which is kind of nice, but... Oh, let's look at the trades. 3 carriers falling. Leaving Mr. herO with just 3 carriers. Still, in a loss of a Templar Archives. Ultra Cavern coming from Dark, and +3 melee. What the deuce? He's not getting adrenal glands just yet, though. Still, a little link pressure from Mr. Doc. Okay, actually, you know what? The Archon's going to chase this down a little bit. He's splitting out. herO's trying to get across the map to get some value. Surprise! We have Ultralisk. There is one Big Daddy Immortal coming out with this and a Mothership. Alright, herO doesn't have Blink either from how he went in this game. So his later charge... Oh, I love that pylon! herO using his brain. He was using his noggin there. That was not just some 8 move. He caught that shit and blocked that shit. Very good play from herO. Alright, we have chitinous plating coming for the Ultralisk with +3 Carapace behind it. It is linked, but no... This is a bit of a mistake from Dark, guys. I don't like the no adrenal glands. Oh, the stasis ward comes too early. Dark loses some of the army, but you know what? That's just a lot. Corrupt is going to immediately caustic spray this. That's a damn lot of them, too, and no units are in position. The Zealots not going to be able to do much here. Zealots chasing down the Lings. Oh, that's going to be a kill, not a cancel. Dark with a very good play here, and you know what? There's nothing in the wall, and I don't think it matters. There's so many units coming in. It's a lot of, not units, just Zerglings. Stasis Ward one's even going to come off too, bringing even more of the Cybernetics core surely to fall. 1 of the gates, 2 of the gates. The Nexus maybe. herO is now committed to fighting on the other side of the map, and he goes, oh crap, there's a lot of Ultralisk. Let's recall the Disruptor and an Archon fall. He recalls back to the 4th base, because that's the one that had energy. He had to do something. Lots of static down here, but no Nexus. The natural falls. Oh, this is looking rough for herO. herO in some trouble here. Lings might be able to take out... Yeah, they're probably going to kill one of the robotics facilities too, but they depower it as the second Immortal comes in. He needs these to fight the Ultras. Actually, he's cleaning some up, but we do have anabolic synthesis coming for the Ultralisk that makes them very zippy. And, yeah. Wow, the robotics facility barely alive for now, but I think it's going to die from a swift breeze, and that swift breeze is going to be some chunky boys. Well, some small Ultralisks as they were reduced in size. Still, the Corrupt, they're starting to go down. There's only 1 carrier left. What's remaining? We still have the Stargates and the Fleet Beacon. herO could presumably go back to that route. It's going to sound crazy. Maybe pump out a couple of Void Rays if he could, but he's just now taking this base. This was mostly mined out, but still, is a lot of it. The big thing's losing production. I mean, he's still got double Robo behind it, but nonetheless, an Archon's going to be morphed and the Ultras coming into the main. Oh, that said... Never mind, the Archon, or the Ultras are just going to chill right here. herO is going to see this with the Zealot. And luckily didn't go into the Archons, but... Or, sorry, the Ultras. This is a scrappy game. Dark has the army supply lead. He's going into flyer attacks more, too. This carrier is a thing of the past in just a moment, but still... does help out a bit. There's a lot of Immortals. Alright, so let's take a look at the income graph. Dark's had the advantage for a while. Army supply advantage as well. herO's looking like he's in a rough position, and the Ultralisk run by down to the 5th base, which is almost done. It's trying to hold. Battery overcharge is not available. Not that it'd do much. This looks damn dead. Recall is not available just yet. It was just used a bit ago. And, yeah, this is looking pretty grim for our Protoss player. Good weekend. Bless you too. Franz Rakazi? How do I pronounce your name? But you're probably going to sleep. I'm guessing you're Polish. Bless SC you have this weekend. Actually, that's a funny way to put it. Alrighty. Now that I look at it again. Okay, the hatch falls for Dark. This game's so scrappy. Shield battery doesn't save the photon cannon. These Lings are just too strong. The Ultras, the chunky boys going to work. Do they get the robotics facility? They do not. This is a slow, clunky army for herO, but he's getting so many immortals. Greater Spire on the way, though. Guess what? Uh-oh, Rutro Raggy. We're losing our Stargates. We lost one. We lost production. We need Void Rays. I mean, it's going to take a while to make them. How many Corruptors are actually out? Only the four more in production. herO being researched. Yeah, this ain't looking good for herO, folks. He's got a pretty good army, but he's lost his forges. He's lost his ability to upgrade. He's not even retaking some production. And he's on 3 base. Well, not even 3 base economy, realistically. He hasn't transferred probes down to the 5th. And that be it. I mean, was the 5th on paper, but that's going. Do be going. Viper getting some work in. Is going to go down. Big Daddy Immortal trying to hold the line with the Archons. But the Transfuses coming in clutch. Dark's just keeping these freaking Ultras alive forever. They're tanky enough as it is. But all these Transfuses, I mean, it's going to be the end of herO's army. And that'd be it, guys. GG. herO holding on to the last Big Daddy Immortal. That'd be a GG. Look at me with my pizza box and fucking open wing thing here. Nothing we could do better here, right, guys? All right, guys. It is match point. Goes to a game 5. herO versus Dark. Take a brief break after this. That sounds like I need one. And yeah, we're just going to wrap up the series. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a brief break right now. I'm going to call my girlfriend. Bear with me, folks. Is this the place for... Well, we'll see. Sorry, guys. I just got back. Twitch still is my home. You know? I hate taking long breaks on Twitch, but you know what? Does it really matter? Does it really matter? Yeah, guys, check out my kick. I do appreciate that. Ray Rain or Rigatron. Rigatron, did you follow? Damn, we got 9 followers on my first day of going on fucking kick. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can get more. All right, guys, did I go to the right game? Yes, this is the last game of the Korean Starcraft League Finals. And here we go. It is herO, Dark versus herO on match point on a game 5, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of altitude in the red. Give it up for Dragon Kitesy Gaming's herO. And his opponent in the upper right. He's blue. He's shiny. He's slimy. Give it up for everybody's favorite dastardly Dark. Oscar Enel. You gave the word to recast, and here you are. Yes, I did. How you doing? I was so sad about myself. I think I did such a shit job. I mean, yeah, it's whatever. I gotta stop making a fool out of myself. It could professionally affect me, too. I might be casting ESL, like the DreamHack stuff, with Renegade on Friday. I need to find out if they're okay with me finding out by Monday. I will let you guys know on the opening day of the playoffs. You guys, wouldn't that be cool? That actually is pretty big. It'd be on my stream and Renegade streams. Casting together. I gotta find out if I don't want to take off a day from work from that. As that's, you're doing it for out of passion and love and the mercy of Twitch. If you guys want to pay me, it's not like a paid gig, you know, but it's on my own channel. But you know what I'm saying? My day job comes first, and I do like it. I would love to keep it. I am loving it there. You know, I mean, it's a job, but I personally think it's pretty good. Looking to be a pretty standard game from both these guys yet again. This is a larger map, and this has been a banger of a series. How's it look on Kick, by the way, guys? Is the stream in decent quality, or on your end? Anybody on Kick? I forgot to ask that. But I do appreciate the follows there and here. And guys, like I said before, I'm going to be trying to do, but for the first time in a long time, a follower goal for Dave to try to speed it up, guys. We're almost to 4,200 followers on Twitch. The 420 memes be real. And that's the reason why I want to do a follower goal for my Twitch. Smash that follow. We're at 4,129 at the moment, followers. We need 81 more before it's 4,200 in the Dave channel. Looks fine, same as Twitch. Nice. A lot of features lacking, and I'm not gonna go crazy. If I was exclusively streaming the Kick, it'd be different with all the bots and shit. Maybe I'll add one. Maybe I will add the bot for Kicks. I probably should. I might do this between it before with the ladder and stuff, but we'll see what happens. I've noticed some glitches too. In a Days reported some even to make an account in there. herO going for the herO build. It looks like maybe he's going into Stargate. Could be something different. But we'll see. Alright, that's it. The Ling's chasing down the probe. And here it is. And this will be on YouTube. I did scuff up today. I was eating, literally eating chicken wings. Went to get my order. They put it in the wrong place. Did it mid-cast. But you know what? It's okay. My dude, Mr. Showtime, hooked us up with a big raid earlier. Twitch never glur. Good one, Rigatron. I'm not saying that, but Kick is just new and in development. You know what I'm saying? It's Twitch has at least been around for a while. I know we all complain about things about it, but I will say, if it works out, I'm going to tell people straight up. I'll be like, yo, consider subscribing to Kick instead of Twitch because I'll get more money. And my... something just froze up there. That's not good. I just had something going on, guys. Let me see what happened. And guys, if you like this tournament, again, exclamation mark KSL for those of you on Twitch. Patreon.com/Korean Starcraft League. For $5 dues a month, you get replay packs. If you have a few more bucks to spare, that'd be great. We could really use the support. But right now I'm happy. As long as we can tow it ahead a bit, we'll be fine. Moving forward, I'm going to ask if we can maybe consider when we're ahead to use it toward the next things, because to keep this maintained of a $400 weekly tournament on the Korean servers only. Anybody can play, but it has to be on Korean servers or the Asian servers. Exclusively. To support the Korean players. We do appreciate it. And we do have a larger tournament coming up at the end of August. On to September 1st is going to be the grand finals of a $3,000 to $5,000 plus prize pool Korean Starcraft League SummerSlam. Which is pretty based. But I will say we are at that point too. So at that point in time, it's going to be something like, I couldn't even tell you. If we continue on as we are, it would be something to the tune of $12,000 have been into Korean Starcraft League, guys. So not too shabby. Super thanks to all the patrons. Hoping it continues on at least for the rest of the year. That would be awesome. If it continues on and people truly switch to Stormgate, maybe it'll turn into the Korean Stormgate League. Which would also be cool. But who knows? We'll see what happens. We don't know. But tomorrow, I'm excited to see some of the gameplay. For sure. It's pre-alpha, so obviously everything's scuffed. You can't really judge too much of this. That was a nice catch of the 2 queens. The drone's running in dear life from Dark. He's going for a macro hatch. Dark is playing cheeky. He's not only got his base here, he's got the macro hatch before it. Dark's definitely going for a big-ass Ling push. Was he setting up for a queen walk too? The queens aren't in position. I think he's just going for a massive Ling assault. Meanwhile, herO going into High Templar. Does he not have a forge this time? He has a forge. He's not going into up. Okay, no, he's going into +1. Is he going Archons or Storm? I think he's just going Archons, but no. Is he loading them up? Big Dad. It's going to Mortal Archon Charge Lot from herO. The base boomer build. I remember saying this last night too. But this is the match point of the grand finals. It's very good stuff. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, Dark going in for +2 melee. So he's really posturing to be aggressive, but not just yet. He's at 75 drones. herO's going for a timing attack, though. He's going for another 3 base all-in that didn't work in a previous game, but he's played it differently. It's a boomer build. A Mortal Archon charge lot.
To have some fun.
Molten, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a fantastic stream, sir. I'm streaming on Kick as well for the first time. How you doing, Mr. Molten? Guys, make sure you give Molten a follow. I'd shout you out, but I'm in the middle of this, and somebody give Mr. Molten a shout out, one of the mods. But yeah, it's my first Kick stream as well. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a while to get any momentum, but I think if we all do it as a community, there's gonna be a lot of us that are just gonna be like, all right, we'll get to 75 followers easier. Thank you, Rigatron, for the shout out to Molten. Make sure you give him a follow, guys, and thank you again for the raid, brother. I hope the games were good. And this is the end. herO coming in hot. Dark has the larger army supply, but herO, he's actually going into armor behind. I love herO's play. He knows he's going to get that upgrade faster, and he's going on Zealots and Immortals behind it. They take a long time to walk across this map. And getting out an Archon here and there. So that armor upgrade actually is going to have some use. The barrier's activated on the Immortal. Spore Crawler coming down, but herO does reposition. Just takes one hit. herO's cleaned up most of the queens in the outlying bases. The Infestation Pit's exposed. And, yeah, he's just going to be very aggressive here. herO fighting strong. herO fighting hard. herO taking out the Infestation Pit, and then soon after, possibly the Hatch, but he's got to fight this army. Nice. Warp Prism Micro. The pickups were pretty sick. The Spore Crawler coming in ahead for Dark 2. This +1 upgrade of armor is coming in, but guess what? There's only one Big Daddy Immortal here. This is going to help his Zealots too, though. That said, herO's losing a lot of his army. He has to be careful. Alright, Spore Crawler is getting landed. It's out of range of the Warp Prism, but still, herO just going for it. Oh, the drones are pulled! Dark is feeling very desperate. The 4th hatch, well, it was the 3rd, is going to fall. herO's going to retreat for a moment. He's backing right the hell off. He knows he needs to regroup. That's a lot of Dark. At the end of the day, though, herO going into a Fleet Beacon and another Stargate on 3 bases. herO is such a madman. Let's be real, guys. My games were awful, but I did play some Archon mode with some other nerds versus Raider. Oh, that's awesome, man. Was Rainer playing on his own, or did he play with anybody? It was you guys versus Rainer? That's actually cool. Rainer's such a nice kid. That's funny. He's hilarious. I'm sure that was a blast. That'd have been tough even if you had even as good as you are and other people against Rainer. It was you and Mixu, Foxer, Fiat, Pi, and Lethal. Oh my god. How'd you guys do? I bet Rainer had fun with that too. Man, that's awesome. That's actually great, man. I'm glad to hear it. Rainer won every game comfortably? Oh my god, a testament to how good that guy is. I mean, you guys aren't scrubs. Let's be real. Collectively, that's fucking crazy. You, Mixu, Fiat, Foxer, Pi, and Lethal. That just blows my mind. And Rainer's just like, guys, I'm only using one hand, by the way. And I'm teasing. I'm sure he made him work, though. You're playing Terran. Oh, dude, Terran's the funnest race to play in fucking Archon mode. Like, you have more control of stuff. Only Foxer could macro and we all micro badly. Oh, that's funny. You gotta do cheeky stuff. You're gonna have one person on battle cruiser duty. My favorite thing in Archon mode, though, is when you have a bunch of people playing, in a TVT. In mixed ranks of players. So you get some gold scrubs, you get some diamond scrubs, you get some masters players, you get some grandmaster, like one grandmaster on each team, like a mix of all the scrub leagues in between. And if you get balanced teams out in a TVT, it's just so fun. Because there's so many... You can be like, alright, I'm controlling the one battle cruiser. I'm controlling these tanks. Oh, man. Anyway. These guys made a game of this. herO got some good work done. Killing that infestation pit was big. herO's going into some void rays now, but he's got the carriers out. And, yeah, this is looking rough for Dark. Mostly the comp. I mean, there's a lot of Ravagers, and carriers aren't that fast. And the army is getting clumped up, eating a lot of Biles and Banes. Still. Can herO breach it, or can Dark hold? That's the question. It's looking damn close. herO taking a 5th base behind it like a Chad. Dark got his up just now. Another base in replacement. But he has that macro hatch too. Oh, that carrier eating the Biles was pain. That said, it's more Ling Bane coming from Dark. herO doesn't have stuff in. That's a lot of Banelings. Oh, no. Okay, Archon's getting morphed. This is going to help, but guess what? There's a 1 hex gap between it. Oh, the probes. The probes. The probes, herO. He just narrowly escapes. That was a sick hold. Only losing 3 workers right there. Still Lings and Roaches for days from Dark. The space just finished. Is herO going to recall? herO, you're going to want to recall. No, he's going to want to warp it. Yeah, he's going to recall. He's morphing some Archons at the last second, but the recall of some of the army is going to be pretty good. He keeps some over here in defense. That's a lot of Immortals, too. Dark rebuilding an infestation pit. He is at 69 workers. Nice. And guys, smash that follow button on Twitch, on Kick, whatever. But on Twitch, we are approaching 4,200 followers. We need the 4,200 meme. Let's see if one day old man Dave can get up to 6,900, because that would be nice. But already we got meme number 1 almost complete. I have faith. We can do it, chat.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Wheeze27. Nice. We are now 80 followers away from 4,200. Yeah, dude, have a good night. Enjoy your UFC. I'm going to be watching some OG Starcraft, Star Trek with my buddy Yeti later and hope. Probably. Something. We'll be doing something. But, maybe we'll do it in Kirktown, actually. GG. herO takes it, and he is the grand final winner. Coming in first place. So, guys, do me a favor. Use those Matcherino codes